Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I hope that you all have had a good start to your week and we have just two more lessons to get through. So last week and yesterday we finished up talking about SOAPStone, which is the acronym that we're using when we read speeches to start thinking about how the speech is communicated effectively by the speaker. So remember that SOAPStone stands for different things, and we're going to review those in just a second. But right here on the first Pear Deck slide, you are going to see this is entitled the Gettysburg Address because we're going to read a portion of that for our first analysis. And so we're going to use SOAPStone to start thinking about that speech. Okay. The pictures here on this slide are hints of what can help you in just a second when you start thinking about who the speaker is. Look down there. And what he is speaking about. So what just happened or what's happening between the North and the South. The war, hint, hint. And so let's get started. So if you look at the next slide, this is just saying we're going to try to analyze using SOAPStone. Remember that this stands for, who is the speaker? The person delivering the speech, who is it? What's the occasion? So when and where was the speech delivered or the text read? The audience. Who is the speaker wanting to reach? Who's he talking to? Purpose. Why did the speaker speak this? So the reason why the speaker author wrote the text. The subject. What is the text about? And then tone. What is the author's attitude toward the subject? Okay, so today what you're going to do is you're actually going to read this portion of the Gettysburg Address. Sorry, y'all. Okay, you're going to read this portion of the Gettysburg Address, and you are going to write down any words that you may not know the meaning of and look them up. Okay, let's see my messy bed that my toddler messed up. So read it. You can read it out loud to help you and think about what you want to read it first for understanding. So you want to read it and probably reread it if you don't understand what is happening. Okay. Then, as you're reading, before, during, and after, you're going to think about and analyze these things. So you can look up some things if you don't know who is speaking this, if you don't know who that man was. Okay, so the middle says, who do you think the speaker is? And what is his tone? So imagine after you do the others, you think about where he was speaking, what his purpose was, then you can think about how did he probably sound when he was giving the speech. Okay, so the occasion, when and where did the speaker write this? The purpose, why did Lincoln give this speech? Gave you a little answer there. Who is the possible audience? And then what is this speech about? Just in a few words, okay? It doesn't have to be a complete sentence. So you can draw or write anywhere on this slide or where the questions are. And if you get really stuck or you're not sure how to word things, then you can look up more information about the Gettysburg Address. But try to do as much as you can without looking up things, because that's what you're going to do in the future when you read something without having the internet. Okay, and then after you get finished with this, I don't know what this is doing, y'all. Okay, after you get finished with this, you are going to circle how you feel about your answers. Okay, and that's it for today. So if you have any questions, email me, and I will be more than happy to help you. Tomorrow, you're actually just going to have another little multiple choice assignment where I ask you these questions about who is the speaker of the Gettysburg Address and what was the occasion and what was his possible tone. So you'll get to use this as well as your knowledge to do that assignment. Okay? I will see you guys later. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay? On Friday in our Google Meet. Yeah? Okay. Let me exit off of this. Bye, you guys.